Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna go ahead and pick 8 books for my August TBR. Okay, I have 20 entries of books that I have not read before from my shelf. Some of these books, some, not a lot. I tried not to do a lot of them that have already been on previous TBRs, but the goal for August is to read all 8 books. So I have a little bit of a mixture of books and I didn't want to overwhelm it. So I have 20 books to choose from and we're going to choose 8 of the 20. I do have it on my laptop. I have a privacy screen. Let me take this off. I don't know how, how I'm going to show you guys this, but let's try to make something shake from this. Okay. Hopefully this angle is okay. I'm going to try and hold this up so that you guys can see it. And I'm gonna hit the spin button so that we get the first book, and I'm gonna put it closer for you guys. Okay, the first book is No Ordinary Love. That one was actually on a TBR, so hopefully these won't all be on from a previous TBR. So that is going to be the first book. Okay, and then did that come off? Let's take it off. Okay, hopefully I did that right because I always mess this up. All right, let's spin for the second book. I am so sorry. I will figure out a better way to do this, but today this is what we got. Half a Soul. I'm laughing because if you guys have been watching these videos, you know this has been on the TBR. Like, I think this is the 3rd time this has been on the TBR. So Half a Soul. All right, we're gonna go ahead and spin for the 3rd pick. Something that has not been on a TBR finally. That is Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. That is this book right here. So finally, hopefully there are no like crazy repeats. So we shall see. All right, book number 4. Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Okay, that one, yeah, another good pick. Something that has not been on the TBR before. I'm excited about this. This is looking to be like really good, and I'll give you guys like a little rundown or a quick synopsis of the books, so long as they aren't like continuation of, actually if it's continuation of series, that's totally fine. Hopefully it won't be too many spoilers. All right, let's do our 5th pick. Oh, hold on. A Love Like the Sun. Damn it. Okay, that one has been on the TBR before, but that is this book here. I'm super excited. A lot of these are like Black authors or authors of color, and I do love that. We love diversity in our picks. We got 3 more books to go, you guys. Just 3. All right, here we go. Ready or Not. Okay, that has been on the TBR before, but only one other time. This is a book with the pregnancy trope in it. I know it is like 75-25 split. Like 75% of people don't like that trope, and then 25% of people are okay with it. I fall into that 25%. I don't hate it. I don't actively seek it out, but I've heard nothing but good things about Cara Bastone, and I know she has another book that I really want to get, but I need to read this one first. All right, 2 more to go. 2 more to, oh, 2 more to go. Life's Too Short. Another one that has been on TBR before. This is not finishing up. This is the 2nd book out of the 3 book series, The Friend Zone. The Friend Zone, that one really hurt my heart. So we'll see how this goes. We shall see. Okay, and I know we have 1 more pick and then we are done. All right, let's see what we get for August. We're gonna spin. I didn't know if I wanted books that fell into this category, but you know what? I'll take it. Fahrenheit 451. It has not been on the TBR before, and this is my banned books category. We will see how this goes. We'll see. But that is all 8 choices picked for August. The other books that I had on there had Got the Canna, Blood Like Fate, Mr. Fixer Upper, Can't Get Enough, Between Lovers and Friends, Say You'll Remember Me, Great Big Beautiful Life, Six of Crows, Parable of the Talons, 1984, Atmosphere, and Blood at the Root. A lot of those were like brand new to me books. So I am very, very shocked that what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 8 books have already been on our TBR. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back through the books. I'm gonna read the synopses with you all. And then I'm gonna, fingers crossed, we get through all 8 books, because I really need to like finally fully get through TBR. Maybe I'll do a week of like reading each book. We shall see. But yeah, let's get into it. So for Fahrenheit 451, it says 60 years after the original publication, Ray Bradbury's internationally acclaimed novel Fahrenheit 451 stands as a classic of world literature set in a bleak dystopian future. Today, its message has grown more relevant than ever before. Guy Montag is a fireman. His job is to destroy the most illegal of commodities, the printed book, along with the houses in which they are hidden. Montag never questions the destruction and ruin his actions produce. Returning each day to his bland life and wife, Mildred, who spends all day with her television family, and that word is in quotations, family. But when he meets an eccentric young neighbor, Clarissa or Clarice, I don't know, who introduces him to a past where people didn't live in fear, and to a present where one sees the world through the ideas in books instead of the mindless chatter of television, Montag begins to question everything he has ever known. This 60th anniversary edition commemorates Ray Bradbury's masterpiece with a new introduction by Neil Gaiman, personal essays on the genius of the novel by the author, a wealth of critical essays and reviews by Nilsson, Al Green, Harold Bloom, Margaret Atwood, and others, rare manuscript pages and sketches from Ray Bradbury's personal archive, and much more. Here at last is a definitive edition of a classic of world literature. So I guess the synopsis is cut a bit short because of this. I forgot this is a 60th anniversary edition. And Ray Bradbury has a lot of novels and short story collections. I did not realize like how extensive, I don't know if you guys can see this, how extensive his backlist is. So that is interesting. I haven't cracked this book open since I've gotten it, and it's not a very long book. It looks like it's gonna take me about, it's 237 pages, and I think some of these are like people's opinions on the book. I know there is a movie where Michael B. Jordan is like Guy Montag, so, and I don't know how different the movie is from the book, but now my interest is piqued. We shall see. Then we have Life's Too Short by Emily Henry. Again, this is falling into like that what is it, the friend zone, and then the happily ever after playlist. Was that the first book? I may have read these out of order, I don't know. Anywho, let's see. From the best-selling author of the Happily Ever After playlist comes a beautiful and laugh out loud story about life, love, and family, and the art of screwing it all up. When Vanessa Price quits her job to pursue her dream of traveling the globe, she wasn't expecting to gain millions of YouTube followers who shared her joy of seizing every moment. For her, living each day to its fullest isn't just a motto. Her mother and sister never saw the age of 30, and Vanessa doesn't want to take anything for granted. But after her half-sister suddenly leaves Vanessa in custody of her baby daughter, life goes from daily adventure to next level bad. Now with bonus baby vomit in hair. The last person Vanessa expects to show up offering help is the hot lawyer next door, Adrian Copeland. After all, she barely knows him. No one warned her that he was the secret baby tamer or that she'd be spending a whole lot of time with him and his geriatric chihuahua. Now she's feeling things she vowed not to feel, because the only thing worse than falling for Adrian is finding a little hope for a future she may never see. Oh shit, this is gonna be one of those sad ones. God damn it, Abby. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Then we have Ready or Not by Kara Bastone. It says a surprise pregnancy leads to even more life-changing revelations in this heartfelt, slow burn, friends to lovers romance. Wow, slow burn and friends to lovers. And this is, the writing is kind of small. This is almost 400 pages. 373 pages. Okay. Eve Hatch lives for surprises. Just kidding. She expects every tomorrow to be pretty much the same as today. She loves her cozy apartment in Brooklyn, close to her childhood best friend Willa, and far from the traditional Midwestern family who have never really understood her. While her job is only dream adjacent, it's comfortable and steady. She knows what to expect from life until she finds herself literally expecting after an uncharacteristic one-night stand. Oh my God. Now Eve's loyal friendship with Willa is feeling tense, and it's actually Willa's steadfast older brother, Shep, who steps up to help. He's always been friendly, but now he's ordering her surprise lunches, listening to all her complaints, and is suddenly kinda hot. Then there's the baby's father, who is technically supportive but majorly conflicted. Maybe it's her surging hormones. Maybe it's the way Shep's shoulders look in a t-shirt, but Eve starts to wonder if she's been secretly desiring more from every aspect of her life. Over the course of 9 months, as Eve struggles to figure out the right next step in her expanding reality, she learns that family and love in all forms can sneak up on you when you least expect it. Well, again, I should probably start reading the synopses of books more often, because now that's probably going to be at the top of the pile. Then we also have A Love Like the Sun, and this is by Reese M. Nielsen. Let's see. Carly Fortune calls it a dazzling, tender, and romantic book. Okay, so it says just for one summer. Is it oh, I cannot pronounce her name. Is it Leanna Thompson? Is a homebody who craves privacy. Isaac Jordan is internet famous and spends his days followed by paparazzi. She runs a small business with her mom in her hometown. He runs an international brand, and they've been best friends since childhood. Also, it's childhood friends to lovers. When Isaac comes home to Providence for the first time in months and discovers, Leanna's dream is slipping out of reach as she and her mom struggle to pay the bills at Wildly Green, their natural hair store. She refuses to take a dime from him, and so he does what any self-respecting best friend would do. Tells the world they're dating. What? I was not expecting that. Suddenly business is booming, and Leanna agrees to his ridiculous plan to pretend to be lovers for the course of the summer, just long enough to catch the eye of an investor and get her dream back on track, like she helped him to do so many years ago, he reminds her. Too soon though, Leanna knows she's playing with fire, because for as long as they've been friends, there's been an undeniable pull they've never given into. And as the lines between art and life, real and pretend, blur, it becomes harder and harder to see where friendship ends and something else begins. And this is a summer book. I need to read this before summer. Okay, so this is gonna be the second book. And then next we have Before the Coffee Gets Cold. It says, if you could go back, who would you want to meet? In a small back alley of Tokyo, there's a cafe that has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. Local legend says that this shop offers something else besides coffee, the chance to travel back in time. Over the course of one summer, 4 customers visit the cafe in the hopes of making that journey. But time travel isn't so simple, and there are rules that must be followed. Most important, the trip can only last as long as it takes for the coffee to get cold. Heartwarming, wistful, mysterious, and delightfully quirky. Ooh, I cannot pronounce this author's name, and I'm not gonna butcher it. His internationally best-selling novel explores the age-old question. Y'all can tell I'm just slightly dyslexic. What would you change if you could travel back in time? And this one, it's, if y'all have seen this book before, one, it's short, it's not that long, and if this is really good, I'm gonna get the other translated versions of the book. And then we also have Spells for Forgetting. It says, Emery Blackwood's life changed forever the night her best friend was found dead, and the love of her life, August Salt, was accused of murdering her. Holy shit. Okay. Was not expecting that. Damn it. You see, gotta read the back of the books. Years later, she is doing what her teenage self swore she never would, living a quiet existence in the misty remote shores of, Saurais Island, I think that's how you pronounce it, and running the family's business, Blackwood's tea shop, herbal tonics, and tea leaf readings. But when the island, rooted in folklore and magic, begins to show signs of strange happenings, Emery knows that something is coming. The morning she wakes to find that every single tree on Saurais has turned color in a single night, August returns for the first time in 14 years and unearths the past that the town has tried desperately to forget. That's all I'm gonna read, because I don't want this video to be long, one, trying to read these synopses, but also like now I'm going to start being very careful about what I pick up. This book is 346 pages, and I did really enjoy Adrienne Young's other book that I did read. I couldn't get over it. It was a lot for me. Where is that book? It's The Unmaking of June Farrow. That was a really good book, so I'm hoping this one follows suit. And then the last two books that I have, I'm going to be very, very quick about these. I have Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. I really, really, really need to read this book because I've heard good things, really good things. It says, it's difficult to find a husband in Regency, England when you're a young lady with only half a soul. Ever since she was cursed by a fairy, Theodore Eddings has had no sense of fear or embarrassment, an unfortunate condition that leaves her prone to accidental scandal. Dora hopes to be a quiet, sensible wallflower during the London season, but when Elias Wilder, the handsome, peculiar, and utterly ill-mannered Lord Sorcerer, discovers her condition, she is instead drawn into dangerous fairy affairs. That is all I'm going to read from this one. This has been on the TBR. This is, I think, the third go round, so fingers crossed that we get to it. I do love the premise of this book now that I have just a little bit more inkling of what it would be about. And I did not know it was going to be Regency, England, so it's kind of giving Bridgerton vibes, and I do like that show, so we shall see. And then the last book is No Ordinary Love, which I know that song is sung by Sade, and the female main character on the book looks like Maya. It is like a very uncanny situation, so I'm excited to read this. It says, a PR partnership between a pop star and a pro athlete bad boy turns into so much more in this swoony romance from the acclaimed author of When I Think of You. And I forgot that's her first book, so maybe I should have put that one on there first. But it says, Ella Simone's pop star life is what dreams are made of. Her 8-year marriage and business partnership with renowned music producer Elliot Majors has helped garner the hits, awards, and adoring fans to prove it. But when Ella tires of Elliot's many infidelities, she decides to fight for her independence despite the ironclad prenup that threatens her career. So I guess this is like a forced relationship she's trying to get out of, and I am very, very much intrigued. So we shall see. But this is the August picks for... wow, the August picks for August. This is TBR for August. All 8 books, very, very different genres of books, and I am so excited to get to these. So let's hope, fingers crossed for me, I can get through all 8 books. You guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. It is free to join. Please do. I will catch you guys in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.